Welcome back to the West End Opinion. I'm your host, Julian Gambalin, and I'm here today with none other than Jade Amante. How are you today, Jade?
I'm okay, thanks.
Great to hear. And today we'll be talking about something, I guess, based on what happened very recently. But I wanted to talk today about, I don't know how to really put this, but public exposure to certain events in life. So what I mean by that, I want to talk about things like breakup videos, engagement videos, wedding videos, and basically anything public that isn't necessarily always public. So yeah, I mean, like, those are like one of the three main topics I wanted to talk about, I guess. But I know a lot of the podcasts, we always talk about, like, you know, modern things and everything like that, but this is pretty recent. So Jade, what did you show me today on Snapchat?
On Snapchat, there was this story about Liza. Is that her name? Liza?
I think
and
it's Liza.
Her boyfriend, but like they made this YouTube video about how they broke up, and they were literally crying on like a 6-minute video saying how they broke up, but they're like still best friends, and they didn't tell anybody for 3 months, and then they didn't tell like their viewers for 6 months, and then they finally came out with individual videos, but they were literally sitting together saying the video.
Right.
And it was just like a really weird video to watch.
Like, before we go into the details, like, first of all, I don't understand why people put that in public nowadays. Like, I find that very, very awkward. You had something to say. What's up?
It's weird, but then like I feel like YouTubers who have a really big following have this sense of, oh, I share everything with you, I might as well share this with you too.
Right, but don't you think that, like, there should be certain boundaries and lines? Because I mean, it's not like it's gonna like hurt us.
Yeah.
But to a normal person, not saying there's like abnormal people out there, but like to a person that just doesn't follow them close, I find it very, very like awkward to see it, because it's like, why are you so public? Like, why are you so comfortable being so public about a breakup? That's a very intimate thing, right? Like, and like, why do you have to explain it?
I know.
Right? And
we don't have to give anybody their reason why. Not even like celebrities do that.
That's right. I mean, and these are YouTube people. Like, a lot of YouTube, like, that person, Liza, I don't follow her, but I know of her because of YouTube.
Yeah.
And the same thing, Corinna, I don't know if you know her. No, her and like Liza are friends too.
Okay.
And the same thing happened with her ex-boyfriend. Same thing happened with Chachi.
We watched that on Jaclyn Hill, and they got divorced.
Like, yeah, and see, I don't understand why people, like, divorce is even worse.
Yeah.
Right? Like, as in they, like, actually, you know, got married through matrimony, and they went through that whole process.
They were together for like 10 years.
Right. And it's like, how does one be so comfortable and willing to announce it publicly? Because, and again, how does the other person, like the second party of that relationship, be okay with it? Because it's like, again, these are very, very public things.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like, why?
Yeah.
Like, what? Because it makes me question. It's like, you guys break up, you guys go through something very personal, but you're using your personal events in life in a video, which that video, as you make money, you make money off of those videos, right? So it's like you're using your personal life, both good and bad, to make money. Like, I don't feel like that's right. I you know what, I can't tell them how to live their life, but to me it makes me feel very uncomfortable, because they're getting money, and they're getting views, and they're getting sympathy. Like, they're getting money out of their sympathy. Like, they're getting sympathy money.
Yeah, I guess.
And they're using they're exposing their personal life to get money.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's their life. They do whatever they want. I understand. It's, you know, we can't tell them what to do or what not to do. But again, it's so intimate. and I don't understand how people are so comfortable about it.
I don't know either.
Right? And then you were talking to me about where you showed me a video about Jaclyn Hill, right? Jaclyn Hill, is that the name?
Yeah.
Where she going through divorce, is that
Yeah.
correct? Right? And you can tell in the video that like she's very emotional, obviously. She's
Yes.
crying.
Yes.
She's hurt.
Yeah.
But again, like, how are they able to just get in front of a camera? And
But that's what they do all the time.
But I'm just saying, I agree and I understand. But you can tell, I'm pretty sure a 10-minute video probably took a lot more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, like with the cutting and the editing.
Cutting and editing and then
off
crying.
All the sniffling and crying.
Right? But that just shows that even in their emotional pain, they are willing to make a video out of it.
Yeah, I guess.
Like they're pushing through it to get a video. And doesn't that just
it kind of irks me, but then like some of them will always throw in the like, I'm not doing this to like throw the other person under the bus. I'm trying to do this so you guys are in the loop of about my life because I tell you everything. Like you see everything on my social media. Like all of a sudden, if you were to see the significant other not be in videos and in pictures, people would be like, well, what's going on? And then people well, for Jaclyn's situation, they were noticing that she wasn't wearing her ring anymore. So that was like a big thing. And people were like, not really harassing, but like her comments, all her social media, they're just like, are you and John okay? That's like her ex-husband.
Right.
But yeah, like they were just like going at it. And I'm sure other people were doing the same thing.
Right. I think.
So it's like, how, as a YouTuber, would you address it without having to get money from it? Right? It's hard.
Or it's like, why address it at all?
Because they already put it all up. Everything's up on social media. Once it's on social media, like, there's no take-backsies. That's the thing, too.
I mean, there's a delete button, but...
I know, but then that doesn't delete your relationship. People are gonna know about it. They know about it. They've seen it on videos.
But shouldn't people... if people that follow them...
People don't respect anything.
I was gonna say, it's like, why can't they just respect
YouTube or social media?
Like, when they just say, it's over. Okay, a divorce might be a different story.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there's a deeper meaning behind it. But in a relationship, if you guys have been dating for more than 6 months or a year or so, maybe a couple of years, and you guys break up, it's like, do you have to go through the whole video about it or just be like, oh, we broke up?
Yeah. It can just be like a subtle thing.
And if you look at it too, it's like a lot of these YouTubers, they break up the same way. As in, we're friends still, we broke up, we tried, it didn't work.
I still have so much love for that person.
They all break up the same way. So it's like, for people to be like, why'd you guys break up? Probably 95%, they'll answer it the same way.
But I love it watching different girls cry in front of the video and then they say, oh, it wasn't him, it was me, I need to find myself. And then you see them 5 weeks later, they got a new boyfriend. And I'm like, oh,
yo,
you found yourself?
Yo,
you found yourself. You gotta tell me in all your like millions of viewers, you need to find yourself and love yourself and learn who you really are on your own. And then 5 weeks later, you got a new boyfriend in your house?
Yes.
Come on.
Okay. You brought up a really good point because a good example, I follow her. Her name's Anna Kana. Okay. I don't know if you've heard of Anna Kana.
Heard of her.
Yeah, she's in the first Ant-Man movie by the end but she's cool. Like I watch her her YouTube videos, but she's exactly what you say. Like she's been in multiple long-time relationships, like at least a year, a couple of years. They live together. They've invested a lot of time together.
Yeah.
And then they'll break up, right? And the funny thing is that she doesn't address the breakup. She addresses herself after a breakup. So when she broke up with her recent boyfriend, she made a video, something about like focusing on myself, right? And she said, and she actually addresses like, I'm not the person to always be by myself. I'm always with somebody. I'm always in a relationship or whatever.
Yes.
And then she says in the video, I can clearly remember this is like, now is the time for me to focus on myself and invest in myself. Love, like, I'm not gonna say that's word for word, but that's the gist of it. She was saying like, I'm gonna invest in myself, put more time towards myself. And then, I'm not kidding, maybe like a week or a couple weeks later, she puts a photo, posts it like she's with another guy.
Oh my god.
And she doesn't address that that's her boyfriend, but like it's pretty obvious like they're hanging out. I'm pretty sure like a couple weeks after they kind of already established that they're kind of seeing each other. Now I don't know if they're together now. She hasn't addressed anything like that, but like that's the thing where it's just like it falls exactly.
It drives me nuts.
It's like,
how do people use these breakup lines like I need to find myself? It's like no, like okay, if you're gonna find yourself. Find yourself. You don't need somebody else to find yourself. Or did it just so happen that you found yourself in a week and all of a sudden this guy just walked in? You're like, oh yeah,
I'm gonna
cool.
find myself through finding other people
It's
to
just
figure
like,
myself out.
And I know like we can't know what's going on in their lives and like their whole story. We only see the one part. So it's just like, it's so frustrating.
Right. And it's like, I'm gonna get mad and then it's just so stupid. It's not stupid. But I just find it's like unnecessary.
Yeah.
But again, they're YouTube, content creators. You gotta make videos, right? So I understand where they're getting at.
Yeah.
But like, do people really need to know that side? I mean, they want to, but do they need to? And then when they say it's I tell you everything about my life, so I have to do it. It's like no, you don't. You don't really have to. You're not obligated to. It's not like you signed a contract with the world where you have to.
Yeah.
Explain everything. It's like I'm pretty sure if you don't tell them about this detail of your life, it's not like they're just gonna stop following you, right?
Yeah.
Like again, they're telling too much.
Yeah, there's a lot of YouTubers that like don't give anything about their personal life and they're still doing great.
Yeah, yeah. They shouldn't have to bring it up in the first place.
No.
Right, and that's why I was trying to get at. Was like when you told me like some of these people are being like, well. I tell you guys everything.
Yeah.
So I have to, tell you about it. Like, you really don't have to. Like nobody's gonna be like, you have to tell us. It's like.
Yeah, but and I love when like they go on like this big break of like not being on social media. It's like, oh, I'm taking like a personal break to be with family and blah blah blah, and then it comes up that like there's a huge breakup or whatever, and it's like. You stated that it was personal matters, that you were dealing with it and handling it on your own. That's all you had to say. You could have just left it at that. You could have left it like that.
They make it so mysterious, too.
Yeah.
Like
it's big, juicy, hot gossip, and you're just waiting on it to, like, explode. You're waiting for things to end so you can see the video.
I know.
It's terrible.
And let's go back to the video, though, the YouTube video, because we were watching it. And there were certain times in the video where it just
got awkward.
It got super awkward and super stupid. So, for example, when the video starts off that she's like both of them go on the camera.
Yeah.
Right. And in the video, the title of the video says "We broke up." We broke up. Right?
Something like that.
We broke up. And then the first thing they say is, "Liza's cheating on me with 7 guys," and then she like screams, she's like, "Oh my god!" And then they start laughing, and then like.
It's fine, like they're buddies.
They're buddies. And then it cuts.
And then it cuts and it says 2 hours later because they took a little break.
Yeah.
And then her face is like tears.
It's messed up, right?
It's a mess.
Right? And then she says, I kind of want to fix it. Like, I want to fix my face, but at the same time, I want to keep it authentic. And I'm like,
what?
The fact that you just said that makes everything not authentic.
Yeah.
Like,
it's super weird.
Again, why did you put that in the video? Like, why was that necessary?
Like, you already cut off 2 hours of it, you guys not talking, so you could have just cropped that out too.
Yeah, and that statement just made everything just super staged.
It just made everybody, well, not everybody, but it made me really skeptical throughout the rest of the video. I was just like, what?
Okay, by the way, guys, like, this podcast was thought of right after we watched that video. I said, Jade, do you want to do a podcast about this? Like, I didn't have this scheduled or I didn't have any ideas about it, but literally watching that, I'm just like, Jade, we need to, like, address something about this because this is, like, I'm not mad or anything, but, like, this is crazy. Like, this isn't the first time I've seen this. And, like, it's crazy. And it gets me riled up because it's like, these people... See, it's getting hot in here. Jade started to take off her sweater because we're starting to sweat. Like, I'm starting to shake.
Oh my god.
Or they're getting but oh shoot. But again, like I said, this isn't the first time it's happened.
No. And
a lot of people are making this so public. And yeah, like again, why are these people putting it into videos, and why do they have to address it? And then they have to act as if it's their obligation to. It's like, it's not. Because these YouTube celebrities, like, apparently they have to address everything, but like, let's go with actual A-list celebrities. Nobody knows the details.
No.
But then people just find out they broke up.
Yeah.
And they're going to be like, whoa, why? But at the end of the day, it's like, you're not going to find out.
No. It's...
So, for example, Ariana Grande and Mac Miller.
Ugh!
They broke up.
Nobody fucking
Does anybody know? Yeah. Does anybody know the exact reasons as to why? And then all of a sudden now she's dating Pete Davidson. Is it Davidson? Pete Davidson.
I don't know what his name is.
This comedian guy who used to date Larry David's daughter, I think, something like that.
But it's just like, it was so strange because for me, I didn't even know they broke up.
Exactly.
I didn't know they broke up, and then I found out, I don't know who told me, and literally the next day, Ariana Grande posted that picture with that guy kissing her, and I was just like, what?
Yeah.
Ah!
But see, this is where I'm getting at. It's like, we didn't know the details, but it's not like we're like...
It's not like we have to know.
It's not, I don't, yeah. I'm wondering, like, why did they break up? But it's like, I'm not like, I need to know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like comment on all her pictures and be like, why did you and Mac Miller break up?
I'm pretty sure, like, they're not gonna address it.
No, they don't have to. They don't feel the need to.
Yeah.
I don't know why YouTubers feel the need to share all these, like, sad things in their life, and then all they do is post happy things and post how great they're doing.
The things that they post are either super happy or
Ads.
super bad.
Yeah.
And I mean, they're YouTube celebrities, so like their videos have to be either super good or super
whatever gets them views.
Because it's whatever the most entertaining, right? It makes sense. But it makes sense, and I'm like starting to contradict myself because it's like, why are you doing this? But it's like, it makes sense. So it's like, yeah. Before like you guys started listening, you're like, Julian, you're just contradicting. It's like, yeah, I know where I'm getting at it, but it's just, again, this is like what really makes me question, like, that part of
YouTube.
like YouTube and celebrities and everything like that, because it's like, why?
But then like some of them do not cry and post a video about one breakup, but then they cry and post a video about another breakup. It's like, we know you broke up with somebody else and that was a private thing. Why are you crying about this person now? Mm-hmm. It's like, were you not a big enough thing back then to post about it on YouTube? Or it's just like, now this has become a normalized cultural thing that all YouTubers have to cry in front of their camera when they have a breakup?
Right. Well, let me ask you this. If you were a YouTube star, or let's say not a star, but you're pretty public with YouTube and you had a following, if you were to break up, like, let's say, I'm not gonna say if we were together.
Right, but then like if I were with somebody.
If you were with somebody,
I wouldn't share it.
You wouldn't share it.
No.
Like, and why wouldn't you?
That's my private life.
Right.
Like, if we were to, yeah, obviously when you're with somebody, you'd be posting shit about them and it'd be all cute and happy-go-lucky and whatever, and then I just delete everything. And if people are gonna question me, fucking question me. I'll delete all your comments. I don't care. Mm-hmm. I don't have to address anything I don't want to address. I don't know why YouTubers feel the need that they have to. Mm-hmm. They don't.
They don't, and we don't need them to.
No. Like, Jaclyn Hill posted a thing on Instagram that said, like, with my heart is full of sadness, blah, 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 John and I are going to divorce. She could have left it at that. Mm-hmm. That's fine. That's fine. Like, nobody was asking her to make a video about it. Like, that little explanation in itself, that was it. That was good.
And I want to bring this up too, because I'm like, because of how much social media is a part of our lives.
Yeah.
We as viewers kind of catch on already.
We do.
And we catch hints already when something's not normal.
Yeah, when she stopped wearing her wedding ring, everybody started freaking out.
Yeah, you see how like people like follow those details so precisely? Like, first of all, who looks at people's hands? Because people have rings on their hands, all like a bunch of jewelry.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Like, and for people to be able to like catch that.
Yeah.
And expose it.
Yeah, I was watching
so
this
quickly.
one YouTuber. I can't remember his name is, but he
Logan Paul?
No, his name is John something, but he has all the hot gossip about YouTubers and makeup artists, but he does things in a respectful manner. So when he was talking about the divorce, because Jaclyn didn't come out with the divorce yet. He was just like, is Jaclyn and John getting a divorce ? Or something. I can't remember the title of the video, but he was saying how Jaclyn changed her bio because Jaclyn used emojis of a bride, a ring,
The
emoji with the veil and then like kissing and like a happy family and hearts and whatever. And then she changed it, and there was no more wife, there was no more ring. So it's like that's a big thing for her.
You catch those.
You catch the little things, and it's just like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, people are always gonna be like curious about it. It's just a part of our
nature
to just be curious and want to know everything.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, for people to say I have to do it, it's like no, you don't.
No.
No, you don't. But let's pass that and let's go towards like the next thing, which was engagement videos and wedding. Let's just stick with engagement because engagement is more. I think people would make more videos about engagement rather than the wedding. And I mean, people still make videos about the wedding.
Yeah.
But engagement nowadays, I feel like engagements have to be very social now. It's like people have to put it on video when they get engaged.
Yeah.
Not just like I'm not talking about photos, but like they got to get the video of their reaction and.
It's like not for their personal self anymore. For the video, it's like to show everybody else.
Yeah, I'm not saying whether or not it's good or bad. I'm just saying like a lot of people are doing that now, and I want to know for you, what's your take on it? Do you want to have something like that, or does it matter to you, or do you prefer not to?
I'd like it, but just like so that I can remember.
Right.
Like it's not like I'm just gonna show this to everybody and leave this on social media for everybody to see.
So if you were okay with just someone having their iPhone out and just recording,
and then sending it to me,
yeah,
that's fine.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
You don't need to have like some crazy like 4 weeks before, 2 weeks before,
and it's like
preparation.
A cameraman,
right? And then
all
backstage
the lighting
scenes.
is so nice.
Right. I'm not saying that's bad.
I mean,
bad or good. I find that like those videos are really really
effort.
Good. I mean, those videos are really really cool,
yeah.
and I enjoy watching them.
Yeah.
Right. I just want to know like, is that something that is going to be like a necessity now,
no,
or
you
like
don't need it to.
I don't like, and that's the thing. Like, I'm pretty sure not a lot of people care about it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure people are gonna start wanting that more
because they see it.
Yeah, and because they see it.
Yeah.
And that's what I was trying to get at, because a lot of it's now they're publicizing it more.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna start being a thing for people to start doing?
Yeah, it's like, I need you to do this.
Yeah.
Because like that's all I'm seeing.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
social
It's like
media.
I want to have that now.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like I won't the standards have got so high now for like engagements because of these engagement videos.
Right. And this is where I'm trying to get at. It's like, for me, if I were to do an engagement, do I want to put that kind of effort? Yes. But do I want to put the kind of effort to make it public? No.
No.
Because
it's not for the public.
It's not for the public, but at the same time, that kind of effort could be focused more upon how I'm doing it. Because it looks like there's a lot of effort being put into trying to get it all recorded properly.
Yeah.
Right? And I feel like I could just put that kind of effort into actually doing it. Right? And this is also where I get, because Jade and I are getting closer to that point now, and we know it's coming, right? But the thing that always gets to my head is how much people should be there when I ask the question. Should people be there when I ask the question, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna ask you this actually. I'm gonna put you on the spot. It's like,
Great.
would you feel some type of way if it was just you and me and nobody was there to watch and witness it? Or, because for example, what if I just take you on a trip to Hawaii? Just like, for example, and it's you and me. No one's gonna be there.
No.
And I ask you there.
That'd be fine.
That'd be fine.
Yeah.
Right? It's just you and me.
Yeah.
I feel like people are gonna be hurt about that.
Oh yeah, because all
That's
of
where
our
I'm getting
friends
at
and
too.
family are waiting for it.
That's right. And people are coming up to us as like, when are you
I
gonna
want to be there.
and
I want
let
to
me know.
be there.
Yes. And now it's like, now I'm not even worrying about myself.
You're worrying about everybody else.
I'm worrying about everybody else.
But then the thing is, like, people don't have to be a part of that. They'll always be a part of everything else.
Right.
Like, that's
that's basically, but that's what I was trying to get at.
But like, no, either way, I would be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Because then the whole point of like socials and weddings. Let's have
Right.
family all together. So
Right.
I
Because I well, not again, but I'm getting like
I would
the more
like-
people that are there, it's gonna be less intimate in my opinion.
I know.
Right? Like there's 30 or 15 friends, all our family. It's
Well,
like,
no, not
damn.
all our family.
But I'm just talking like Jade. I have
know,
two parents.
I know.
I have 2 dogs. I have a sister.
Yeah, you have Anton
I
either.
have like another dog. My, like your parents and your sisters and the in-laws, like their
No,
in-laws,
but, like,
and then
Some
our
friends
friends.
and family is fine. No friends and family is fine.
And this is the thing that bugs me is like, I have to consider. I don't have to, but I am
You
considering
feel the need
and
to
thinking
consider?
about who should be there.
Uh,
Was like, should it really matter? Because what if I want to just be spontaneous, right? What if I've been just ready to ask it, and I can't? What if I can't get everybody there,
right. Well,
right?
this is totally random, but like some YouTubers did it spontaneously. Like PewDiePie and Marcia, they just went on a trip to Japan, and he was like, "No, this is the best trip ever." So I proposed there during the trip, and
Right.
it was just them two. No
Yeah.
pictures, no nothing.
Right, right.
And everybody was happy for them.
Yeah.
Their family was super happy for them.
Yeah.
And they were joking about it because when they sent the text, they're like, "Oh, we're engaged now." Nobody responded because they were in Japan and the time difference, so they were like waiting for their family to respond, and everybody was asleep.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's like
Mm-hmm.
people shouldn't hold it against.
Right. You shouldn't.
No.
But I feel like they'll definitely feel some type of way.
No, whatever.
I'm giving a shout out. It's like I can't promise that you'll be there. I can't even promise that I'll tell you what I'm doing.
I
But
can't even promise if I'll be there. Just kidding.
shut up,
I'm
dude.
just kidding.
Shut up. But by the way, this year of 2018 has been nothing.
2017 and 2018
has been nothing but engagement. I mean, I'm happy for everybody.
Yes.
Legit, from the
Yes.
bottom of my heart. It's great to finally see. It's because
it's been a long time coming, and it's
and
like,
I mean, it's weird to like that our group is the next group of people
To
like
start.
to start getting there, right?
Yeah.
Like wasn't it like 3 years ago we were still trying to like figure out what's our
yesterday
next
we
course?
were 18 and we were trying to figure out how our lottery combinations worked,
Yeah.
and today people are getting engaged.
Yeah,
and
I mean that's great. Like I just like to me it's like oh my gosh that is the next step of our life,
It
right?
is.
Because people are now finishing school and starting their careers. It's like
Yeah.
if people are starting to build their family, right? So it's like, right? But it's fine. It's great to finally see. So everybody who's out there that just recently got engaged, or getting married, or anything like that, or starting their family, kudos to you guys.
Yes.
Very very happy for you guys. I wish nothing but the best for all of you. You guys deserve it, right? So.
Yeah.
Big shout out to all of you guys out there. There's a lot of our friends very recently and maybe like a couple months ago or anything like that. But again, just want to take the time to say thank you. But congratulations, and again, nothing but the best of luck to you guys in your future for everything like that. So, but yeah, I guess I got everything that I wanted to talk about. I mean, this podcast for some isn't as long.
That's
as
okay.
surprising, unless.
Oh, I wanted to add something.
Yes, of course.
You know what's scary is when people post.
Oh, okay.
No,
Oh,
stop. When people post their engagement videos, and then it doesn't go through.
Ooh.
Right.
Ooh.
And I mean, there's not a lot of cases of it,
Right.
but it happens, and it's just how do you address it? Do you address it?
Sorry.
Yeah, what would you do? Do you just
Google
bloop,
it.
erase, delete
Google
that, pretend
Google
that
it.
never happened?
Google it. 100% Google it.
Google what?
Google's got all the answers.
Google it and see what it says.
How much I know?
Right? What do you do?
Yeah.
Thanks, Julian.
Swipe right. Tinder.
Excuse me? Ew! That's nasty.
No, real.
Julian just farted.
Sorry, I've been holding this for the whole podcast, honestly. I've been moving around back and forth in my chair. I'm so sorry. But, anyways. Yeah.
Yeah,
Anything
how
else?
do you- That was all. But you didn't even answer my question.
But that's the thing. I don't know. Like, I don't know what to do. Like,
Right? What would you do?
okay. Ooh, that's. I think we didn't get to address that really. But like for those, like in the videos, like earlier videos, like when they break up.
Yeah.
How doth one? How doth
Oh boy.
one
Here we go.
stay friends with the other after a breakup like that? Especially if it's so public.
Super public. Oh,
Super
yeah.
public.
Well,
Let's-
if they say, "Oh, we're gonna be friends," and they feel the need to maintain that because they said it to everybody, right? Viewers.
Oh, sorry. It's starting to kick into Jade. I'm sorry. You can taste it, huh?
I can't breathe.
Sorry, but I'm just thinking. It's like I feel like if they break up, their relationship wasn't really a relationship. It was just kind of like we're good friends, and we kind of have feelings for each other. So we're gonna expose that feeling as a relationship, and then if we break up, it's like we're still friends
I
afterwards.
don't know.
Why? What do you think?
I don't know.
Why? What do you think? Like,
Well, we don't know their relationship, so maybe they do, or like maybe they were really like lovey-dovey, but you know. Liza was saying in their video that they started to kind of stray away from each other, and they were like pretty much living separate lives, but they were like still dating. So she was the one who like had the balls to be like, we should take a break. Because they had so much love in their heart for each other, but they were just starting to live separate lives. Getting like this distance between them type of situation.
right?
So, I don't know. I don't even watch any of her videos, so I don't know if they were actually really lovey-dovey or whatever.
It just makes me feel uncomfortable again, because it's like you guys break up, and there's pain there, and don't you think that seeing their face will bring those feelings back up? Like my face is like my hands on my face like thinking, I'm trying to process that thing,
I don't know.
because let's put you and me but let's not put how long our relationship has been.
Right, okay.
Let's look at the 1 year mark,
Okay.
Right, when
Ooh, that's a
you-
long time ago. Alright.
right? If we broke up, because first of all, when we started dating, we didn't see each other every single day.
No, we didn't.
Right? We saw each other like literally once a week or once every
Once a
2 weeks.
month-ish.
Right?
Sometimes.
Because we went to different schools and I couldn't drive at the time.
We were
But-
far from each other. We
and
were
we were
like
far, north and south.
Oh yeah.
And then,
Across the city.
but like, if I were to say, we don't see each other enough, and I don't think it's gonna work, right? But I still see you as a friend, because to me, I'll always try to remain friends,
Right.
regardless
And
of
I'm
how
the
it goes.
complete opposite of you.
Right. And the thing that will probably make us different is our group of friends don't roll around the same way. At
No.
least back then.
Yeah.
Like when maybe a year into a relationship.
Because our friend
friend
groups
groups.
didn't like combine yet.
Right. But think about these people that are public. All their friends are the same friends.
Intertwined
And they break up. Like, yeah, sure, they don't see each other as much.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as a YouTube celebrity, you travel a lot. That should be a given, right? Like, you should be accustomed to that, to not seeing each other. Like, that's basically what you've been doing anyways.
Right.
But it's like, how can you be friends in that scenario then? Or how can you stay friends? Like, that's where I'm trying to get at. Because it's like, why get invested into a relationship like that?
Right.
Right? And then within these kind of circumstances.
Yeah, I don't know.
And that's where I'm trying to get at. Because it's like, if you were really invested in that relationship and it were to break, even if I wanted to be friends with you, I probably wouldn't want to see you, at
Right.
least for a while.
Right.
Because I need to recover.
Right.
Right? I'm hurt. Even if it's mutual, I'm still hurt.
Yeah.
And why would I want to see your face? Because it's going to bring up feeling. It's going to bring up
Yeah.
memories. Right? And whenever I would look at you, I'd, bring up all that stuff. And it's like, oh, man, like, did I do the wrong thing? Blah, blah, blah. And then how do you interact with each other?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, like last week we were just making out and having sex, but now we broke up. like that's what I'm seeing. Like that's what I'm wondering with these celebrities. Like,
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure if you guys were dating, you've gotta had some, must have had some sort of like, physical, intimate moments.
Right.
And then you guys break up, and then maybe a week later you're gonna see each other again, and then it's like, oh, we're friends. It's like, really? You guys are cool with it?
Yeah. Like how do you put everything to bed so quick?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And then next thing you know, they're gonna make a video 6 months later. It's like, yeah, we broke. Like, I know that we broke up, but I have to deal with this pain. And then they're gonna make another sad video, and then they're gonna get another million views about it. It's like,
it cannot be a series of like breakup updates. No. In the video though, I don't know if you were listening or if you were there because I continued watching the video of like Liza and her ex-boyfriend, but they were saying how like, oh, I wish nothing but the best for you, and like, not word for word, kind of the gist of things that they wish nothing but the best, and like, if you meet somebody in the future, like, I just want to respect you and you're like whatever because I still care about you and I want you to be happy. And then Liza was like, well, for like, I can't remember what she said, but she was like kind of like a threat to like future girlfriend that isn't me, like, this is my best friend and I love him so much and like he's all mine. But I was like, wait.
Bitch.
You can say that? You can say that? Like, you broke up with him and you can say that he's yours? You broke up with him. You guys said you were so distanced and living your own separate lives that you thought, like, you might as well just break up, but then now you're gonna talk about how great of a person he is and that he's yours and you love him so much as a friend.
And Liza's a funny person. Like, she's a like a comedian, like, kind of entity or identity.
Yeah.
Or identity is like comedy, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you're masking your feelings with a joke in that kind of sense.
Yeah, it's just
but it's
weird.
like you can't tell because based on the scenario, it's a threat, like threat or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's kind of
it's
a
like
joke. But at the same time, it's like I'm pretty sure there is some sort of like feeling
underlining.
It's like. I'm not farting. This is actually like very
awkward sounds.
Like, but that's what I was just. This is why I wanted to do a podcast today. Is really like address that and at least talk about it because it's like this is common now, very very common. This isn't like we just brought up just a few examples.
Yeah.
But this is these videos that we've witnessed probably all happened in the year of 2018.
Yeah.
Like all those things.
Yeah.
And it's like...
And it's so weird because it's like, where do we go moving forward for all these other YouTubers? Like, are they just going to follow the trend, follow suit? Just like, oh yeah, well, like, everybody else is doing it, so I guess I have to do it too. Mm-hmm. Or, like, do we just, like, stop condoning these things? Mm-hmm. And just like, yeah, let me, like, dislike this video real quick. But if you dislike it, it's like, then you don't have a soul. You don't have a heart. Like, you don't care. Because they're, like, pouring their little hearts out on YouTube, and you're just like, what do you do? What do you do?
Don't like it. Don't like it at all.
Pineapples.
Let's stop. I don't. I'm gonna fart again.
No, please.
I'm farting out my pain. That's what it is.
I can't breathe.
It's actually getting pretty hot in here. I'm sorry. It's probably just from all the passion that I have about this topic. But yeah.
Did you see that? Oh no, I showed you that video of like that little boy who like.
Oh boy!
That little boy who got broken up with, and he was like crying, and the brother kept playing different music in the background.
Oh yeah, it's like with the Frank Ocean's like, really? Yeah. You're gonna play that right now?
He's like playing their song. Yeah. He's like, please turn it on. And he's just crying.
And then like he'll play like Good Vibes, and he's like singing to it again. He's like, yeah, I like that. That was just like really funny because he's like. Every other snap, he's like crying and he's like holding onto a pillow so tight, and then other times he's like vibing to the song, and then his brother's
like,
just totally messing.
My boy's good, yo, and they're like playing like something upbeat, and all of a sudden he like cries again.
And he's like trying to sing back to the song too.
But it's crazy because I was like a younger kid, like I want to say maybe like junior high.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh for sure.
But
junior
then
high.
All like these elementary school kids and junior high kids, all they care about is YouTube. So it's like they might be seeing this stuff too. So it's like in their little brains, how are they molding how a relationship is supposed to be when they see all these crying sad videos?
Right.
Look at my life, everything's great. I love my boyfriend, I love my family, and then all of a sudden it's like, I am crying. I broke up with my boyfriend.
I feel like they're too exposed. Like they're exposed way too soon.
Yeah.
Instead of like going through it themselves. And I feel like moving forward, they're gonna base how they're gonna do relationships and how they're gonna handle it from what they'll see on YouTube.
It's just so like no, it's wrong. It's the wrong way to go about things.
It worries me of how people are going to be, especially the younger audiences, how they're going to be shaping their lives for their decisions, whether it be in relationships or just, life decisions. They're gonna in the back of the head, even if they're not meaning to, they're gonna see how it is compared to how they've seen people do it through YouTube.
Yeah.
Right.
Side note, do you remember that video about Lil Tay or whatever, that little Asian girl?
Yeah.
She's like 9.
Yep.
So they literally called her out for like going against like YouTube and Instagram policies because you have to be 13 and over.
To what?
To have an account.
Ooh.
They called her out on it, and then like...
Who's they?
Like, I don't know who they is. I guess like the media. Because they were like, who is this child? Like, finding that she has like thousands of dollars and like kicking new cars.
But apparently she's like, that's all like fake.
It is fake, but like everything, all like her like pictures got taken away and all like the videos got taken away, and she was like crying, saying like, "Oh, you haters, you're just like trying to go against my dream, blah blah." I don't know if that video's still up or deleted.
Did she even say that she's like, I'm trying to do this to like for my family or my mom or something like that?
Yeah, I don't know, something weird like that.
This bitch.
I was just like,
this bitch.
like, there's
Exposed.
like little babies on YouTube making covers, and then they end up on
Yodel
Ellen.
boy. Not
even making a cover on YouTube. He's just at Walmart singing his whole little soul out.
Fuck,
but
I sing a lot of songs in Walmart.
You dance at Walmart. Nobody cares.
I just fuck about my moves, yo. The yodel circles around that kid if I want to. While doing the moonwalk around him.
Oh yeah, awkward moonwalk.
Yeah.
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 I don't know, just a random.
By the way, new season of Brooklyn Nine-Nine's on YouTube. Or sorry, not YouTube, Netflix. It's hilarious. You guys gotta watch it. Shout out to Fox. Is it Fox? For picking them up. Or somebody picked them up when their original... No, I think Fox dropped them. In some CBS or something. I don't know.
Idea.
I don't know, probably, but they got picked up. Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I don't know anything about those things.
I don't know anything
about anything unless it's on social media or somebody tells me about it. And even then, with the whole like Ariana Grande, I had no idea her and Mac Miller broke up. I was just like, what? And I was like, is Big Sean and Janae Aiko still together? And you were like,
oh yeah.
And I was like, thank God, thank God.
Yeah, as soon as I told her, I was like, yo, Mac Miller and Ariana Grande broke up. Not even 3 seconds later.
Told me?
Yeah.
That they broke up?
Yes. Because you 4 seconds after, you're like, oh my god, does that mean like Big Sean and Janae Aiko? I was like, what the fuck? No, they're still together.
Well,
Man.
I don't know who's together and not together anymore. Freaking, what's his face? Chris Pratt or whatever.
Oh yeah. Oh, the comedian.
Yeah.
Chris Pratt and
And his wife divorced. And I was like, I'm honestly like so shook. So shook. And isn't that Channing Tatum? And his wife?
Shut up.
Somebody told me that, or maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm mixing people up, but I was like, are they together? Are
people really together in the first place? Aren't we all just like a microcosm of what?
Oh god, here we go.
I'm just kidding. I don't want to go, let's not go down that.
Yeah, no, thank you.
That rabbit hole. Anyways, I think this is a good way to end it. I want to, again, thank Jade for coming on the podcast on very, very short notice. Thank you so much for coming out.
No problem.
Yeah. And thank you for everyone that's been tuning in. Really, really appreciate all the support, and I'm pretty sure it's like the same 8 people that listen to it.
Woo-hoo!
But shout out to all those 8 people that listen to it.
Thanks.
Really appreciate all the support. I'm really enjoying doing these podcasts, so again, I really appreciate all the support regarding it. Even though it's a little support, support's better than nothing at all. So thanks so much for it, guys. Anyways, I think we'll end it here. Thanks again, guys, and I'll catch you later.
Bye.
Bye.